Okay, well, here I am driving in the pouring rain in Nashville, literally risking my life to answer some more questions. So here we go. Zach asks, what advice would you give to somebody wanting to become an audio engineer? It's a great question, Zach. I love questions about the recording process. What I would suggest to you is if there is a local recording studio, go there and try to get an apprenticeship or an internship or a job as an assistant, anything that can immerse you into that world so you can be hanging around these engineers and these producers, because I promise you, you will start to learn things from them. That's how I've learned just about everything in this business, is by having people that I looked up to and respected their work being willing to share some of their secrets with me, and also just allowing me to kind of be a fly on the wall in recording sessions. That way you can watch how instruments are mic'd and how things are EQ'd, and to me it's the best way to learn that part of the business, is to just get in there and surround yourself with it. Good question, Zach. Good luck to you. They say tattoos tell a story. What would your tattoos tell me about you? Well, Sherry asked that question. My tattoos would simply tell you that I love art. None of my tattoos really tell a story. I just like how they look. I would probably do them all differently if I were to do them again. But I love my tattoos. I love the work that they've done, and I love the artists that did them. And you know, I'm not one of these people that puts a lot of thought into what goes into my tattoos. If something looks cool, I'm like, that would be a cool tattoo. Let's do it. Val asks, what would be your favorite word? Juxtaposition. Jennifer asks, in your video of Learn to Hate You, the piano you are playing, how old is it and what is the design on it? I hope our lovely southern weather is not driving you crazy. Our lovely southern weather is driving me crazy. I'm ready for summer. I just found that piano. Actually, a buddy of mine found that piano when I decided to make that video. And it was just sitting in some woman's house for years. There is a story behind it, and I wish I knew the story. It was in a famous movie. And I'm going to have to ask my friend which movie it was in. It was like some old Western. So I'll find out and you know, post that at some point. But you know, I got it for like $400, and it's just this gorgeous piece of you know, art. Sounds great too, actually. Sarah asks, do you like musical theater? And if you do, what is your favorite musical? That's a great question. I was actually the musical director for a children's theater company up in San Francisco for many years. And it was one of my favorite experiences musically and personally. These kids were so talented, and I met so many amazing people through that, and we put on so many different plays. As far as what my favorite one was, I think it was a play called Flower Drum Song. Jason asks, what is your golf handicap? I'm a 15 handicap right now. I want so badly to get down to like a 6 or an 8 handicap. I'm trying hard, man. It's a tough game. Oh, here's a good one. Keith asks, what did the maid see when she opened the door in Courtesy Call? Keith, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Derek asks, what do you think of API compressors, and do you use them? Derek, I use API preamps quite a bit. I use them on drums a lot, especially on overheads. I use it on bass quite a bit. I don't use their compressors. I always just have other go-to compressors that I just find do what I need. Martine asks, when you hear a song written or produced by someone else, do you think of what you would have done differently? No, honestly, most of the time I usually think, God, why didn't I think of that? Kelly asks, if you could interview a fan, what question would you ask them? I like that. I find everybody's life fascinating, no matter who they are. I believe that, just because somebody is a celebrity or is famous, it doesn't make their life any more interesting than anybody else's. So every person that I meet, I just am very intrigued with what makes them tick, what is important in their life. I think that, a movie could be made out of every single human being on this planet's life. Tina says, I'm not sure about this, as Nikki and DJ never answer my questions. I'm kind of hesitant. Tina, I can't believe it. This was your opportunity to ask a question, but you just didn't have faith. Oh well. Hope you have a good day, Tina.